So, thank you for lecturing within 6310. What I wanted to do was to go through and give an explanation of why I'm heavily recommending Zoom meeting as a means of capturing your lecture video, and also to detail how we do this in particular for ADA compliance. So I'm logged in, SSO logged in. You can see my avatar here that tells me that I'm SSO logged in. So come into Zoom, log in, and everybody knows this. Click a new meeting and the new meeting will pop up. Mine is already set to start the webcam right away, and then I click computer audio. So the webcam is going to be a little choppy because I have a screen recorder going. So I'm going to stop the video for now, and you see my awesome coffee shop photo right there. So one thing that I want to go through is to make sure that we're going to be ADA compliant via live transcript and closed captioning. Because you notice right now you can't see my lips moving. So if you were hearing impaired and you relied on lip reading to some level, you're not going to have that. And if you are hearing impaired and can't do that and you need the closed captioning, you don't have accessibility to our videos. That's a problem. So come over here to live transcript. So clicking on here, I enable auto transcription. Once I enable auto transcription, I have closed captions pop up. I also get a higher quality transcript at the end. So what this allows me to do is, one, I am now compliant to the ADA, but also it is more open and welcoming to our students who may need this, in particular for those who are hearing impaired. The other aspect of it is I talk relatively fast, especially when I get excited about something or it's something that's very interesting to me. And also I have a Philadelphia accent. Sometimes that can be a little difficult for people to pick up. So what's going to happen is the closed captioning is going to pick that up, and then the transcript is going to get it so that people can review it and look at it afterwards. That way they don't have to rewatch specific portions of a video and try and get through both my accent as well as the speed at which I talk sometimes. So that's one thing to make sure. That's another piece to why we want to make sure that we have this live transcript going. Everything after that is stuff that you have already done. So go to share your screen. Now, I have sometimes been known to share my presenter view instead of my actual view, but that is something to just watch out for. I would like it so that if you can have your webcam going, it would be great to be able to have that, because then what you have is you can talk with your hands, you can display something. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a pen or whatever is nearby and I'll show, force acting on a lever or, something like that. It's just a way of having a visual cue. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's an option. Once you have it on, then you know how to record. Now, what I'm going to recommend is that you record to the computer. There's two reasons for this. One is you're going to have the ability to have a backup on your computer that you can back up to your own personal backup if you really want to. And you don't have to worry about it being auto-deleted in the Zoom files. The other aspect of this is if you lose internet in the process of it being converted and uploaded to the cloud, you could lose the entire lecture and you don't know, or you could lose a portion of the lecture and you don't know, or the whole file could become corrupted. So this way it ensures that even if you lose internet while it is converting and being saved, it's being saved local. You don't actually need the internet for that to be able to work. Then you can put it up onto the shared drive that everybody's going to have access to. So I'm going to come over here, stop share and everything else. So I'll go through this one more time real quick. I know everybody's done Zoom before, but just want to make sure that we're going to be able to be ADA compliant for everything that we're doing and be as respectful of all of our students. So come into Zoom, make sure that your SSO logged in so you have all the nifty tools and widgets that you need. New meeting, everybody knows this part already. Hello, there's my webcam. I'm going to turn off the webcam real quick because it's choppy and just distracting. Go over to my live transcript, enable auto transcription. This is not always an automatic on. So you can change the settings in Zoom, but by default, you do not have this enabled. So enable auto transcription, exit out of that, come over to share your screen, share the screen that you want to share. Then what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to record onto this computer and pop up my video if I want to be able to describe things or talk with my hands a bit or do different kind of descriptives. Math is cool. Math is awesome. End of my lecture. Come over here as I'm ending it, because you're not going to see this file menu pop up. But as I'm finishing up, I'm saying thank you for attending the lecture. Stop recording. Now it's no longer recording, and I have a bit of time to be able to do my stop share and come over here and end the meeting. That way you don't have that weird transition where you're trying to find out where you're going to be able to switch off the meeting or things like that. All right, so then once it's done converting, it's a really short meeting that was being recorded, so it's going to be very fast. As soon as it's done converting, it's popping up to a different screen because I have more than one monitor. And here's everything that I need. So I'm good to go. I have everything I need for my share or for my lecture, and then I can upload it once you've put it into the shared drive. Thank you so much for lecturing for 6310, and see everybody in the next semester.